Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and run my mouth for a quick second before we get started. Baby, I get on here every day, just ass shit. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and let you girls and guys and girl non-binary, everybody in between, okay, that we are selling merch at www.rodneythavoice.com. You can get your feeling like a rich black woman tee, sweater, tank top, pants. Girl, you name it, I got it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's my spring, summer, fall collection. It's a spring, summer, fall collection for me. Okay, honey, I done came out with a whole collection. What's up, y'all? I wanted to go live, but it's late. And I'm like, girl, is anybody gonna be up? What time is it? It's only 1:12. Come on, 1:12. It's 1:12 a.m. I figured either y'all probably sleep. Some of y'all might be at work, in the club. I got your legs in the air. And if your legs in the air, you ain't got no business thinking about no mess. Okay? Except the mess you about to make. Okay? And probably not even that, because half of these. Let me shut up, girl. Let me shut up. I was about to get into half of them don't know what they're doing anyways. So you probably over there faking it, huh? That's what y'all be saying. All right, y'all. Let's get into some stuff. Now this is kind of old, what we're about to talk about right now. Um, this has been out for a few days now, and I had mentioned this. I think my last time when I went live, I mentioned this, and I kind of just forgot about it. But here we are, nonetheless. Girl, let's go ahead and talk about. This is the thing. I don't have no problem with Ariane Curry. I don't know that lady. She don't know me. I ain't gonna never see her. She ain't gonna never see me. I really ain't got no problem with Martell. I don't know that man. He don't know me. I ain't gonna never know Martell. So it's like, girl, it is what it is, right? But I really want Ariane to do better. Because this is the problem, right? We know the world that we live in, that men will always be forgiven, right? Men will always be able to do certain things that women just can't do. And that's unfair, but that's just what it like. I can get online and talk about, girl, my sexapades back, in my 20s, and how, honey, girl, I didn't care about none of y'all. Girl, I didn't care. Girl, the ring didn't mean a thing. Girl, I don't care. If he had a ring on his finger, they ain't got nothing to do with me, right? I can get on here and talk about my trifling Jezebel, girl, Delilah spirit ways back in the day. Women really can't do that, right? So I get that. I think we all have privileges, right? I think a lot of us have privileges, whether it's male privilege, pretty privilege, you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff, right? But I just want Ariane. I just want better for Ariane. I think I'm kind of long-winded. I'm gonna get to the point. I want better for Ariane because no matter how you slice it and dice it, flip it and turn it around, Ariane, you always gonna look like a dummy. And I think the more that you come out and you say things and you, I guess, call yourself putting Martell on blast, you further prove a lot of people's point about you not being too smart up there. Because now it's like, girl, all that mess, you trying to be flip by the mouth, trying to be slick by the lips, calling the girls linebackers, right? When you did your little Tasha K interview, and you said you girl, did Ariane say she had what Ariane said about Oprah? She said she wanted a personal apology, or she wanted to talk to Oprah, or Oprah was wrong. Girl, but I have to remind myself we talking about somebody who don't even know what a two-parent household is. So that's girl, that's girl, okay. Um, but it's like, you had a lot to say about the linebackers, and you was talking real slick about Melody. And now Martell is treating you like a linebacker. Now you're getting that same treatment that his ex-wife got. Because you thought, we're going to have to call a thing, you thought you was cuter. You thought your coochie was wetter. And it didn't get no better. And after he got tired, he threw you to the wayside like he did the other ones. And I remember when all this stuff first started happening with the Holts and Arionne, I really wasn't just against the girl. I didn't know her name at the time. Because I know how people get when it comes to, like, especially a married man and a married man cheating. People automatically go against the side chick, whoever, whatever you want to call her, the mistress. And, it's just basically your game on for the side chick. And I didn't want to be one of those people who automatically just hopped on the board of let's get the side chick, especially knowing, especially knowing the man who was on the other end, which was Martell. And after I saw how Martell the trash behavior he displayed on TV, and how he treated his ex-wife, and I was like, girl, I'm not gonna hop on that train just yet, And I'm not saying I'm hopping on the train now, but girl, I got one foot on it. I'm not getting on the train. But it's like, Arionne, girl, even when I thought I was like gonna try and like not necessarily have her back, but I know how these men do, right? You know how these men do. Y'all know. So it's like, I wasn't going to be on here using my channel to like go against the girl and be like, she this and she that, and she should have known better, and she a home wrecker, and she broke up a happy home and all that stuff. I was not getting on that train, right? But now it's not that I'm getting on the train. It's just some stuff I just can't ignore. You see what I'm saying? Some stuff you just can't ignore. Even if you don't want to get on that train, you have to acknowledge that, girl, there are just some things that's going on in the situation. Well, girl, yes, the majority of the blame falls on Martell. But Arionne, girl, you could have really came out of this situation on top if you probably would have gotten with someone who was a great publicist, PR, whoever you needed to get with, right? Because, girl, the way that you're going about this situation, it makes it hard for people to even stomach seeing you online sometimes. And that's coming from somebody who, again, is not like, I don't hop on the hate the side chick. The side chick is what ruined the marriage. I don't even get down like that. So for me to be saying that, girl, if you ever come across this video, girl, this is coming from like a very, like, I'm saying this with love. In my Michael Jackson voice. I say that with love. Okay, let's get into, y'all know I talk a lot. Martell Holt on and I can't even talk. Martell Holt's on and off again lover. Girl, that wasn't his lover, girl. They was in a relationship. I think they both said it. I think. Arionne Curry drives him. Well, I guess you could still be lovers, girl. It don't matter, girl. Girl, I'm not going to be picking apart what the people write. On and off again lover Arionne Curry drags him and has a message for the ladies. Never have a baby by a married man. Let me be your example. Someone had to be it. Arionne. Arionne basically said, I hold so y'all could fly. Shout out to Patrice from P Valley. That's what Arionne basically just said. Arionne, we didn't need you to sleep with no married man. We didn't need you to have no baby by no married man. For a woman out here to realize that, girl, that's probably not the road. Like my grandmama and them used to say, the road. That's probably not the road that you want to go down. We didn't need you to go out there and hop on a dick and do a full split. We didn't need you to have no baby by this man. We didn't need you to do none of. We didn't need you to be the example for none of the girls out across, girl, the United States of America. Girl, we didn't need that from you, and you didn't need that for yourself, honestly. Here, let me make this bigger, cause oh, here we go. So I guess Martell must have messaged her and told her, "You told me you grew up." Shaking my head. I feel so bad for you. My heart hurts. Best of luck. Martell ain't shit. Martell, you still ain't shit. Girl, I don't care what I'm saying to Arionne. You ain't shit. Okay? F you, Martell Holt. You made me like this. I believe it too. Martell did a number on Arionne. I think Martell did a number on Arionne, one, because girl, some of these men just mess y'all heads up. I don't know why. Two, I really think that Arionne thought that, girl, what the diva say? Girl, what the diva say? Girl, she really thought that she was gonna be different. Girl, even though, girl, the reviews were right there. You really thought that this man who had 4 kids by this woman, who was sneaking around town, even when that shit was floating around outside and they told us not to go nowhere, he was still coming to see you. You really thought, girl, even the reviews were out. They were out and they were updated. And we went through the reviews and we knew that those were not fake reviews. Those were real reviews. You really thought that you were going to be treated differently. I think that Arionne really thought, because Arionne is not an ugly girl. She's not. She bad. I'll give her that. The girl is bad. You know, she act like she a little slow, but she bad physically nonetheless. I think that Arionne probably thought because she was younger, you know, just as attractive as Melody, didn't have any kids at the time. She was fun to be around, as she claims. That she really thought that, girl, this man was going to treat her differently. And I think that's really a shot to her ego and to her pride. I really do. Excuse me. I really do think that. I think that's one of the things that probably bothers her the most. Like, oh my God. Like, I really am in this situation where now the man who I was dealing with, who was married, who I knew was married, and I still decided, even after you found out, I don't care how you slice it and dice it, girl, even after Arionne found out, this video is getting way too long. Even after Arionne found out that Martell was married, she still decided to participate in, girl, the entanglement. And it's really no way you can slice it or dice it. You know? Girl, all you could just say is I was trifling. Like, girl, for me, all I could say, it ain't no justification for, girl, the way I used to move back in the day. Girl, did you sleep with that married man? Girl, I mean, girl, yeah. But see, you know what I always tell y'all too? You know, I don't have no, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. We should have went live. Because this would have been funny if we would have been live. Girl, I told you I don't have no respect for the new school hoes. I don't have no respect for y'all new school hoes. I don't have no respect for y'all. I don't have no respect for y'all. I don't have no respect for y'all. I don't have no respect for y'all, honey. I don't know who raised y'all, but girl, either the old school hoes did a piss poor job and raising the new school hoes, because y'all doing a piss poor job out here in these streets, girl. Y'all really out here thinking these married men is about to leave they families, girl. The only reason why Martell ain't with Melody is because Melody put Martell ass out. That's all that was. Everybody knows. Girl, and my favorite part, I wanted to talk about Phaedra and Candy and Phaedra coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. And some of you may be surprised at what I'm going to say in this upcoming video. But I want to talk about it. But anyways, girl, my favorite Parks voice, girl. Everybody knows, girl. The man, the Martell wanted to get back with Melody. Everybody knows that, right? Girl, I don't have no respect for y'all. Y'all do too much. Y'all do too much, girl. I missed the day, girl. Back in the day, honey, when you know you was out here doing some shit with a married man who you know you ain't had no business sleeping with, honey, you lied. At least I know I did. And girl, the thing was, girl, I knew wasn't nothing gonna happen before, girl. So I just feel like as a woman, you should lie, 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 and deny, 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 deny. Girl, I don't know nobody back in the day who was sleeping with somebody who they didn't have no business sleeping with, who was really out here in the streets just bragging about it. But I guess also we really didn't have social media back then either. But even if it got out, like I remember back in the day, girl, I remember back in the day, like girls, like if you said, I remember one time at TSU, this girl and this boy had got into it. And they were going back and forth. And all that boy had to say to that girl in front of everybody was, "You suck my dick." And everybody was like, "Oh!" Now, mind you, everybody out there probably sucking dick. The niggas too. Okay? But it's just something about like, it's like you sex shaming like these women, right? So I just remember a time like when women would be ashamed. And I'm not saying you should be ashamed of what you do in the bedroom because you shouldn't. Because we all grown and baby, everybody out there eating and sucking and doing all types of shit, right? But the point I'm trying to make is I just remember a day when like people tried to keep what they did under wraps, right? And they went about hoping that nobody really found out about their business, especially if you were messing with a married man. Like nobody was really out in the streets just like, oh yeah, you might tell your homegirls at the beauty shop. And again, I have to say, maybe it's because we didn't have social media back then. That's probably what it is. But y'all new school hoes gonna have to do better because y'all out here thinking girl, y'all need to go get with the old school girls. Maybe we need to sit down and have a conversation. Because I can tell y'all, girl, it ain't going to work, mama. Girl, if you're going to sleep with that married man, as trifling as it may sound, you need to get what you can get and go about your business. That's really what it comes down to. And that might sound trifling as hell for what I just said on the World Wide Web. But if you're going to mess with a married man, girl, one, he needs to be rich, okay? Girl, you just fucking a old nigga just to fuck up old nigga. Girl, one, he needs to be rich. Two, you need to be getting something out of it, okay? Whether it's money, Chanel bags, girl, shoes, preferably money, because you can save that, put that towards your business you're trying to open, right? And then go when it's all said and done, honey, go on by your business. But see, y'all get caught up want to have babies and shit. Now you over there, girl, taking care of this man, baby. Girl, while he in New York, girl, prancing around with another woman. That's the real tea. That's the real tea. That's on some real life, even if it sounds hoish and trifling and low down and dirty. That's just on some real shit. And again, I know I shouldn't be saying this on the internet, but girl, if you're going to be down and dirty and fool with somebody who you ain't got no business fooling with, girl, you need to know what you're getting yourself into. You need to know when your ass needs to get out of it. Okay? Arionne didn't know. Arionne thought she had pulled one. And now she over there writing long-ass emails. Mad. Talking about Martell and basically Martell is with that old-ass bitch. Right. And your young ass is over there with them 2 or 3 babies that you got pissed off. While Martell is with this old ass bitch in New York. That's exactly what's going on, mama. What did she say? I was loyal to you and you went and got an old bitch. Best of luck to you, see? That's why you mad. That's another reason why you mad. Because the truth of the matter is, even if Martell and Sheree pulling stunts and shows, which I think they are, girl, which I think they are, even if Martell and Sheree pulling stunts and shows, girl, he's still with a woman who probably old enough to be your mama, 1, and she just as bad as you, 2. I mean, just as dumb as you, 2. but three. Okay, but nonetheless, physically just as bad as you, and that's why you hurt because you can't wrap your head around how he left all this young tenderoni and when it got with that old cougar. She hurt. Her feelings are hurt. You still a narcissist manipulator trying to make this my fault. It ain't all your fault. No, it's not. It's not because, Martell, he came and found you. But again, once you found out he was married, you decided to participate. So, girl, unfortunately, girl, even though, I'll put 99% of the blame on Martell, that 1% gonna fall on your lap. Because as soon as you found out he was married, you should have been like, baby, get out my face. Anyways, she says, I'm not going to change my son name to Maverick. Stop calling him that. His name is Knox. He's way different from the others. Hence why you told me you don't want him every other week like you get the others. See? See? Over there. And all you got out the situation is a baby. Knox is a cute name, though, I ain't going to lie. Don't change that baby name to Maverick. Because the only thing, he only want to do that for stunts and shows too. Because all his kids' names start with the M. So of course, once he starts to tell people that the other kids' names start with a K, then he gonna have some explaining to do. Anyways, girl, I'm done talking about her. Y'all know what's sad? And as ignorant as this may sound, I guess I've really never thought too much about it at all. But Real Housewives of Dubai, Chanel Ayan says at the age of 5, she underwent forced genital mutilation, a painful practice performed to retain virginity until marriage. Mm. So, following this past week's episode, she basically said, I'm a survivor. I felt that I was utterly betrayed by my culture and my family. This is just a barbaric practice, and it shouldn't be happening to young girls. It happened to be 35 years ago, and I've never gotten over it. Um, the torture and abuse happened at the tender age of 5 when her aunt and grandmother took the youngsters to a strange man to get their private area sewn up. She further expanded with how female circumcision is done as an act to please the male counterparts in African territories. In my culture, it's done to keep women virgins. Everybody's a virgin in my culture because of this. Because how are you going to have sex when you're sewn up as a girl until you're married? It's a way to keep men satisfied. This is practiced in over 28 African countries. That is so sad. That is very, very sad. And like I said, as ignorant as I might sound, like I didn't really know that this was happening. That is sad. Damn. I don't even really know what to say. It's sad that, girl, like you're pretty much like in these countries, in these cultures, like when you're born, they pretty much already know you're gonna be a mattress and a mule. Girl, how you the age of 5 and they are already preparing you for when you get for basically, girl, you can't even go play on the playground and girl go do cartwheels, flips, and kicks, mama, because they're too busy taking you to some man, probably in some back alleyway, getting you sewn up. Because they're already preparing to sell you off to the highest bidder, probably when you hit 13 or 14. Yeah, probably earlier than that. It's sad. R. Kelly's fiance, Joycelyn Savage, insists she is 5 months pregnant by the singer and explains how. I had them freeze my eggs until I was ready. Girl, you sound stupid. Didn't R. Kelly get 30 years in prison? So, bitch, you waited till he got 30 years. What I tell you. Didn't I tell you I don't have no respect for the new schoolhouse? Didn't I tell you that? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I know that girl's situation. I think that Joyce. I know that Joycelyn is a completely different situation than Ariane. Let me stop joking. I don't want nobody to think that I don't know what happened. But girl, I will say that girl with what she's been through. I wish somebody could have talked her out of having a baby by a man who tortured her and also other little girls. R. Kelly and his fiancee Joycelyn Savage seemingly having a baby girl. I was about to say, I hope it ain't no girl. Although R. Kelly's legal team denied the claim, Savage says she is 5 months pregnant with the incarcerated singer's baby. She basically says, I'm very excited. She addressed R. Kelly's attorney who denied her pregnancy. The 26-year-old said his lawyer didn't know that prior to him going to jail. Robert and I were doing IVF because at the time I was told I couldn't have a baby. Well, girl, probably. When he got sent to prison, we paused on it and I had them freeze my eggs until I was ready. Once his lawyer did find out, she wanted me to have the A word because she didn't feel that now was the time for me to have a child following the 30-year sentence. Me and Robert wanted to have a child for a long time. He is very happy about it. His lawyer isn't. Once I told her I was keeping my baby, she didn't want me to announce it, but I wanted to share the news. Ooh, girl, he did a number on you too. That's sad. Poor Joycelyn. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. That's sad. And this is why I want to talk about Brad Pitt and Angelina. Say what? Photos of Angelina Jolie's alleged bruises from a fight with Brad Pitt during a fight leak. Excuse me, neighbors. It looks like the photos of Angelina Jolie's alleged altercation with her ex Brad Pitt have leaked. According to Page 6 and an FBI report, Jolie told investigators that, girl, when I said, first of all, girl, the FBI, I didn't even realize that, even though we was talking about it the other day, I didn't even realize, girl, the FBI was involved. The FBI. Jolie told the investigators that Pitt had been drinking at her, shrieked at her in a restroom on board the private flight back from Nice, France to the U.S. She alleged Pitt grabbed her by her head, grabbed her by the shoulders, shook her, pushed her into the bathroom wall, and yelled at her, "You're effing up this family." Two of their children were outside the door asking if mommy was okay. Pitt allegedly yelled in response, "No, mommy's not okay. She's ruining this family. She's crazy," the report stated. It was agreed by all parties that criminal charges in this case will not be pursued due to several factors. Mm. Angelina and Brad do give me, they used to tear that house up. Okay, that's what they gave. I mean, I know that's the movie, but girl, in real life, I feel like they used to tear that house up, right? Angelina don't give me. She was no punk. I mean, I hate to say it that way. She looked like she wasn't some. Shout out to Angelina because girl, I hope she was fighting that nigga back. But I do want to say this though. I don't never see Brad, and I don't never see. I'm not saying. Listen, this is all I'm saying. I don't never see Brad with those kids, and they got about 17. And I don't never see Brad with none of them children. So I am inclined to believe that these allegations and accusations may have some truth to them. Because your children don't even up with you. Even the other day when they dropped off the little girl, what's her name? Zori? I don't know. I don't know these children's names. When they dropped off the little girl at Spelman the other day, I saw Angelina in the news twice. One time she was doing the electric slide. One time she was doing the electric slide, then she stopped. She said, y'all not about to get me out here, girl, doing the electric slide. It was actually kind of funny. They tried to get her to do the electric slide, then she stopped, like, girl, I'm done. I'm going to sit back here, snap my fingers, and I'm going to be done. Then the other day when she dropped her daughter off at Spelman, I ain't seen Brad Pitt nowhere in sight. And it's hard for me to believe that Brad Pitt will be on the university and girl, didn't nobody, girl, get not one pic of Brad Pitt walking through Spelman, dropping his daughter off at college. I feel like those kids don't fool with Brad. And I've been trying to tell y'all for years that, girl, when it come down to it, one thing about it, two things for sure, the kids gonna choose their mama. The kids gonna choose their mama. And that's just what it is. One thing about it, two things for sure, baby, the kids, they gonna choose their mama. We know not in every case, because some of the mamas ain't shit, and the children, or even if it is, you have a mother who's everything to the child and the father. Sometimes the child does choose the father, but we know that kids don't play about their mamas. And I'm sorry, it's hard for me to believe that these rumors, these allegations and accusations may not be true, just based off of the fact that his kids don't fool with him. Girl, when the kids get older, that's what a real tea. That's how you really know who's telling the truth and who lying. Because everybody knows that when kids are involved, that, girl, they'll tell the truth when the truth needs to be spoken. I want to get them kids. I want to get them Jolie Pitt kids in the room and have a conversation with them, because they going to tell the tea. Okay? That's what the truth is. Those Jolie Pitt kids. And clearly, they don't fuck with Brad. All right? I'm gone. I'm about to watch Bell Collective again. Ugh. I'm so sick of this show. I'm about to watch Bell Collective again. I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.